Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott walked the VMA red carpet separately, making us wonder if something really is going on between these two.
Okay, and Kendall Jenner might have just lost some of her model friends after some super shady comments she made in a recent interview.
They were really shady, and after being caught crying in public multiple times, we now know why Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin can't stop the waterworks. We're talking about all of these stories right now on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Chanel Hurlin.
Now, of course, the MTV VMAs were last night. So much happened. But the one thing we really need to talk about, because it kind of freaked us all out, is Kylie and Travis walking the carpet separately. So weird. So they kind of shook us all. We saw Kylie, she stunned in this all-white look, while Travis went for something a little more casual. So yes, their outfits definitely clash, but that's not a good enough reason to not walk with your significant other on the carpet.
Yeah, I can only think that perhaps because he performed, like he wanted to have like solo time and really take the spotlight on his own, and because Kylie herself was doing so well, like she can have her solo moment.
Right.
But then again, it is confusing because surely they would want to walk this red carpet together.
Exactly. They do everything together, and it was particularly odd because there were breakup rumors circulating earlier that day that they had just responded to. If you remember, a fan stirred things up on Twitter saying that Travis Scott had moved out of Kylie's house. So I feel like with that out in the open and then walking the carpet separately, it was just kind of like, so what's going on?
Freaking out inside.
Because they're one of our favorite celeb couples now. So I was like, what's happening? However, everything's okay. They're not broken up. It's not the case. Because later they were seen inside sitting together and sharing a little kiss right before Travis took the stage for his first performance of the night. I love whoever's on MTV's social media team. Like, props to you for catching that because it was so quick. They tweeted it out. It was great. E! News also reports that Kylie was seen on her feet recording Travis's second performance a little later on in the show. Clearly, everything was all right between these two. I think it's funny. The camera caught Kylie a couple times looking like not very enthused, but I think it was just like, that's just her face.
Yeah, I think that's just Kylie. We don't see many expressions coming from her in these kind of live shows.
Yeah,
She's just got that model look
They're
herself.
worried about the smile lines, which, I mean, mine are already there, so I'm just
Clearly, we don't care about that.
Exactly. I think aside from what you said, they wanted to kind of show that they can be successful separately. I think they walked alone because they had that drama with Nicki Minaj earlier as well. In case you guys forgot, Nicki previously called out Travis on Twitter, saying that he basically owes his album success to Kylie promoting it on Instagram.
I mean, I don't know if she can take like full responsibility for that, like full credit.
Right.
But her tweeting about it like constantly and just promoting it definitely helps. I mean, she's got one of the highest Instagram followings, so
and
it's
a lot of
gonna
fans.
help a little bit.
Oh, for sure. And exactly what you said. I think Nicki, she's just been coming for a lot of people recently, and I think they were just the closest on her radar. But
he's another rapper.
I don't know.
She's got to shut him down.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I loved seeing them together inside, though. That made my heart happy.
We could relax.
Exactly. Now, what did not make our hearts happy is Kendall Jenner. Woo! Girl got shady. So she recently sat down with Love magazine to talk about her career, and her words were so honest that they were cringeworthy. Normally, we're like, oh my God, we love the honesty. But I was like, Kendall, you need to talk to Mama Chris and go over your interview skills because, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Kendall opened up about how when she started her modeling career, she would pick and choose which shows she would do. Kendall told Love magazine, quote, "Since the beginning, we've been super selective about what shows I would do. I was never one of those girls who would do like 30 shows a season or whatever the f*** those girls do. More power to them."
You know what? I think the fact that she did swear in that quote just makes it a whole lot more harsh and really takes it from being just something innocent to something real shady.
Well, and most models when they're starting out don't really have the option to pick and choose which high-end designers they get to walk for. It's kind of like whoever they get, they take it, they do it, and they're grateful for it. So Kendall already had that stigma in the model community of, oh, she's only here because of her family. And then I'm like, then you throw out a comment like that and you're just digging yourself a deeper grave. She went on to share and say, quote, "I had a million jobs, not only catwalks, but everything else."
Must be nice.
Must be
nice, Kendall Jenner.
So yes, not only did she get to pick and choose what high-end designers she walked for, but she also went on to brag about having a million jobs. So,
million jobs.
As you can imagine, those girls who Kendall referred to, aka her fellow models, her peers, they were not happy to read this about themselves in Love Magazine's Instagram post of Kendall with her quote in the caption. Therefore, they literally went off on her and Love Magazine in the comments. One of Kendall's fellow Victoria's Secret models commented saying, "This makes me so angry, so disrespectful to literally 99% of people in the industry. Yes, they had to work their way up. Please get in touch with the real world." While another Sports Illustrated model commented saying, quote, "Maybe those girls need to pay their bills and that's why they're doing 30 shows. No words."
I wish more models had actually spoken up about this though, like more high profile models to kind of just, a lot of them have worked their own way up. They don't have that star quality that they were just born with being in a reality show. I think Kendall forgets that, and she's already got so much controversy.
Yeah, that's right. You're saying it right.
It's so stupid. Controversy around her name in the modeling industry.
Yeah.
For her to say something like this is not the best thing right now.
Exactly. And other models were kind of posting her words to their Instagram stories and giving her shade. So her reps tried to defend her to Page Six, saying that Kendall's words were taken out of context, aka the age-old defense. But I just don't believe it. I think that she got a little too big for her britches during that interview and just let too many things roll off the tongue. And now she is probably going to be shunned.
Yeah.
Which, kind of rightfully so.
I think Kendall has this little sass tendency, though, that comes out every now and then. And Mama Chris is like, oh, no.
Yeah. Reel it
what
in,
are we doing?
girl. Reel it in. Just like Justin and Hailey need to reel in their tears. Okay, you guys, the floodgates are open. The reason behind all of Justin and Hailey's sob sessions has finally been revealed. Thank goodness. As Kate filled you guys in yesterday, Justin and Hailey were recently seen on the streets again crying. This time they were in Canada instead of New York.
I can't believe this.
I know, but I think crying in Canada does sound kind of funny. It's unfortunately the third or fourth time Justin and Hailey have broken down in public. Honestly, I've lost count how many times it's happened.
Yeah,
It's weird. It's so weird. So with each cry session comes the same burning question. Why are they always crying? Hello?
Yeah. And the first time we actually spoke about this, I'll say it again, like there's no problem in having a good cry. If you need to cry in public, like that's fine. Like, it's an emotion. We all cry, but that's the thing. It's happening so often now, and because they're so high profile, it's Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin. We're like, what is going on? Are you doubting? Are you confused? Are you regretting?
Like, how much can you have to cry about? Well, apparently a lot. So a source reported to Radar Online that the couple's recent, quote, mood swings, that's a nice way to put it, are all thanks to Hailey constantly feeling inferior to none other than Selena Gomez. Of course, the source went on to say that Justin, quote, tries reassuring her, but Hailey's dealing with daily onslaughts from trolls online.
Okay, fine. But does this then mean a public breakdown? Like, can't she deal with this at home or in the hotel
apartment
room?
What's going on? And of course, while getting trolled by Jelena shippers online, I'm sure can be difficult and, a punch to the gut. Apparently, those closest to Justin are also playing a part in Hailey's major insecurities. The source went on to say that Hailey consistently struggles with Justin's mom, and those closest to him thinking, quote, that Selena's his soulmate and not her. That, to me, would be the hardest to deal with.
Wow. Yeah,
because
the mom doesn't approve.
Yeah, they're about to be your family, and they're over here thinking that you're second best. We know Hailey has tried to hold her own against Selena recently with her little Instagram clapback yesterday. I don't know if you saw Selena posted that tat with her best friend.
What is that tattoo, by the way?
I don't know. It was cute and it was little. There was like a big group of them that got something.
See what it is.
And then, of course, Hailey clapped back with a picture of Justin. But essentially, even though she tried to play it cool on social media, she will always feel second fiddle to Selena. The source went on to say, quote, it's very tough on her because she's quite insecure in her looks and thinks Selena's so much more beautiful than she'll ever be.
Wow, that's mind-blowing,
that makes me sad.
First of all.
I think the reason why she thinks that is because Selena looks happy and she looks effortless and she looks like she's just living her life. While Hailey is so consumed with all this other stuff, and that's probably why she feels that way. And it's kind of sad.
She should just read Selena's latest caption where Selena's like, this is not my life all the time. It's not happiness and smiles.
Right.
She just chooses to show that. So Hailey, if anything, just have a read of that caption to make you feel better.
Also, just reel it in, girl, because if you're not careful, Justin's going to be sick of this roller coaster emotions.
Crying.
I'm just saying, you might want to reel it in or talk about it in couples counseling. All right, you guys, let us know what you think about all of these stories. What do you think about Kylie and Travis walking the VMA carpet separately, but then being seen inside just smooching it up. What do you think about Kendall Jenner's shady comments and all of the hate she received from her fellow models? And last but not least, what do you think about the reason behind Justin and Hailey's constant public outbursts of crying? Talk it out down there in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys here next time on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Bye, guys.
Bye.